Have you ever been doing something completely ordinary? Washing the dishes, driving home, trying to fall asleep, when suddenly your brain brings back a mistake from years ago? You weren't thinking about it. You didn't invite it. But there it is. The conversation, the decision, the moment you wish you could do differently. And within seconds, you're back inside it, replaying every detail, changing every sentence, imagining a better ending. The strange part is, the mistake happened once, but inside your mind, it may have happened hundreds of times. Why does the brain keep returning to something it can no longer change? Let's talk about it. Number 1. Your mind mistakes replaying for solving. When something goes wrong, your brain naturally looks for an explanation. What happened? What did I miss? What should I have done differently? At first, this can be useful. Thinking about a mistake can help you learn from it. But sometimes, the lesson has already been learned, and the thinking continues anyway. Your mind keeps circling the same moment, as if one more replay might reveal a hidden answer. It's like checking an empty pocket again and again, hoping the missing keys will somehow appear. The brain believes it is working on the problem, but sometimes it is simply reopening it. Number 2. The event may be finished, but the emotion may not be. A mistake can last only a few seconds. The embarrassment, the guilt, or the disappointment can stay much longer. And when an emotion feels unfinished, the mind often returns to the moment where it began. Not because the past is still happening, but because part of you still hasn't decided what that moment means. Was I foolish? Did I hurt someone? What does this say about me? Sometimes we aren't replaying the event because we need more facts. We're replaying it because we still don't know how to feel about ourselves afterward. Number 3. Every replay can quietly change the memory. Memory isn't a perfect recording. Each time you return to a moment, you bring today's feelings with you, today's knowledge, today's regrets, today's version of yourself. So the memory slowly changes. A small mistake begins to look like a disaster. An awkward pause starts feeling much longer than it really was. A sentence that may have meant very little to everyone else begins to feel like the center of the entire day. The more often we replay a memory, the more familiar it becomes. And sometimes, familiar begins to feel like important. Number 4. We judge the person we were, using the person we are now. This is one of the easiest things to miss. You look back at an old decision, with everything you know today. Of course, the better choice seems obvious now. You already know what happened next. You know what went wrong. You know what you wish you had noticed. But the person you were then didn't have that information. They were making a decision with the experience, the fear, and the understanding they had at the time. Sometimes we call our past self foolish, simply because our present self has already read the next chapter. Number 5. The fact that you see the mistake differently now may be evidence that you've changed. There are moments from the past that embarrass you today because you would no longer behave that way. And perhaps that matters. The discomfort isn't always proof that the mistake still defines you. Sometimes it's proof that it no longer does. You can see the problem now because you are no longer standing in exactly the same place. Growth has a strange side effect. It can make the person you used to be difficult to understand. Here's something worth remembering. The mind often returns to old mistakes because it wants to protect us from repeating them. But once the lesson has been learned, the replay may no longer be teaching you anything. It may simply be reminding you of someone you no longer are. You cannot go back and give your past self the knowledge you have today, but you can stop demanding that they should have had it. Maybe healing doesn't mean forgetting the memory. Maybe it means remembering it without putting yourself on trial all over again. Because one mistake may belong to your story, but it doesn't have to become the narrator of the rest of your life.